What's up? What's up? It's your boy Corey B. So, I want to talk about having a kingdom mindset. Okay, this is something I feel really strongly about. I've mentioned it, here and there in other posts that I've had, and it's something that I feel, we as Christians have a duty and a responsibility to uphold a level of direction, so to speak. You know what I mean? We got to have a direction of what we're doing, and we got to know why we're doing the things that we're doing. I think everybody ultimately needs to have that. I think you all need just a level of direction and accountability for the things you choose to do in your life. But as Christians, I feel like we have a duty to live for the kingdom and see the bigger picture. And I feel like in our flesh, we tend to lose sight of it, and that's not anybody, so to speak. I think that's everybody. I think we all do. I think we all have our moments where we fall short and we miss the mark, and it's that we're busy looking at something else instead of seeing what we're supposed to be, what's our, goal, our direction, So, there's the 3 T's, okay? There's time, talent, and treasures. You can visibly see what is most important to someone based on where they allocate those 3 T's. Your time, wherever you're spending the most of your time, if you're spending a good chunk of your time on Facebook, on the media, on your boat. I had a pastor, for years, Pastor Rick, and he used to use that analogy that example all the time. He used to talk about, the guy down the street on his boat. It's like every time he gets off work, first thing he does is come home and he's polishing his boat, getting ready for the weekend so he can take his boat out. And there's nothing wrong with having a boat. Absolutely nothing wrong with having a boat. But if a boat is taken away from your family, or boat is taken away from your walk with God, then a boat is consuming too much of your time. You should get that time in with God. You should get that time in with family. And then if you got time for your boat, then absolutely embrace and enjoy your boat. Your talent. We've all been blessed with many different talents. We've all got some form of talent. And lots of different of us have spent either time in school or time in training or something, honing a skill for a different talent. Now, how do you utilize your talents for the kingdom? Okay, I think what it comes down to, I was listening to a speech that Tyler Perry's incredibly talented on so many levels. He's a very gifted man and very skilled. And he's a very open, outspoken Christian. But he was giving a speech at Joel Osteen's church. And when he was giving the speech, it was really incredible. And he was talking about the difference between him and a pastor. He's like, at the end of the day, he's like, I'm not a pastor. He's like, I have many talents and I have many skills, but I'm an artist. And so is every piece of art, is every film or every play or every script, is everything that I touch or write on, is it going to, is everything that he works on going to be a reflection of his faith, so to speak? And it may not, but it can't go against his faith either. You can't compromise your walk. But does that mean if you're a musician, does every single song you write have to be a gospel song? Not necessarily. Does that mean that you can't become a basketball player in the NBA and still not glorify God every time you go up for a free throw, slam dunk, or you pass that ball, or whatever it is? It's like, okay, each thing you do doesn't necessarily have to be something that's faith-driven. You have to be faith-driven. And if your heart is driven by faith, then your actions will reflect that. That's one of them that's a little harder for all of us to wrap our head around sometimes, But see, there's nothing wrong with playing basketball. Should you be out there cussing at people? No, absolutely not. That's against that goes against what your faith. Should you be out there slapping folks, or charging people, and should you be out there doing that? No, that goes against your walk. But can you go out there and play basketball and glorify God and each time you sit on the court, step your foot on the court? Yeah, absolutely can. So that's your talent. Your treasures can be looked at in so many different ways, and over the many years, treasures have absolutely evolved through a time and stuff. But typically in our capitalistic, consumer-driven society, treasure's your bank, man. It's your money. It's your cash. It's your flow. So, are you utilizing your treasure to glorify God? Are you being sure to pay your tithe? Are you being sure to contribute to your church? Are you contributing to your family? Are you, and in no way am I pressuring people, oh, you have to, be giving extra to the church. You have to be taking care of your brother who can't get off the couch and do something. Oh, you have to be taking care of your niece or your uncle or your cousin, or, it's like, no. You ain't got to be taking care of all your family, but you should be being there for support for your family. And if you have the financial means to help your family, that's help. Then you should be helping your family. Does it glorify God for you to help those who need it? Not those who sit on a couch and abandon help and abandon everything, expect everybody to take care of them, but those who need help, does it glorify God for you to help them? Okay. So those are the 3 T's. So having a kingdom mindset is being sure that that the 3 T's are being driven by your walk with God, by your faith, by an ultimate overall view of the kingdom, where you're planning to go, what you're planning to do for God's kingdom. If you're planning to do things for this kingdom, then are you utilizing the 3 T's to get there? Or are you just kind of, well, when I get some extra money, then maybe, when I get some extra time, after I'm done playing my video games, polishing my boat, after I'm done doing this and doing that, after I'm really, really successful, once I'm making $100K a year, I thought $100K would be enough. After I'm making $200K a year, I really thought $200K would be enough. You know what? After I get my first $500,000, then that's when I'm gonna start doing the things that got. No, you need to be doing it from the jump. Doing it from the jump. And if you don't got much to give, that doesn't mean you got to give everything you've got. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you that where you're spending your time, your talent, and your treasure is reflective of what's most important to you. All right. For me, my big three, for me, my God, my family, and my bankroll. That's how I operate. That's how I operate my business. That's how I operate my life. And it's literally in that order. I'm spending more time in prayer. I'm spending more time in scripture, spending more time trying to develop my walk with God. And through that, I'm trying to utilize that to develop stronger bonds and relationships with my family and elevate Corey and Colton and, show Kimberly that, that we can be this dynamic couple and that I can be the strong man that I need to lead my family, and that, where I am and where she's at and where Corey and Colton are at, there's more for us. There's more. God has more for us. And so we're trying to utilize that, and then trying to elevate our family. And then comes my bank, comes my business. Everything else I've got, I pour into my business. If I got time for all the rest, I got time for all the rest. But, whatever I don't got time for, that is where my focus is. My God, my family, my bankroll. Because my bankroll is what's going to continue. It's my livelihood. It's how I'm going to continue to put food on the table, put a roof over our heads, continue to, take care of the things that Corey and Colton need, that I need, that Kimberly needs, that our pets need, that is going to give us the opportunities to give back to our church and give back to our community and help those around us. It's like, these are my focus. You don't got to do it the same way I do it. But I challenge you to take more than a moment, and marinate on where you feel about these things, and what you've been spending your time, what you've been allocating your talents at, and where you've been allocating your treasures at. you really think about these and really marinate on it and think about, could you be doing better? Let's level up. Let's level up. God's got so much more for us, but we gotta do it His way, not our way. That's a tough one. Doing it His way, not our way. All right, I love y'all. Peace, love, respect, always. Y'all be sure y'all subscribe, ding that bell, get your notifications. Till next time, I'm your boy Corey B, and I'm gonna be coming at you with so much more. All right, y'all stay tuned. Let's get it done. Y'all have a blessed day.